Hi, I'm Coach Red, and in today's video, we are going to discuss what you may be doing as a parent or guardian that is pushing your teenagers away. We want our children to communicate with us, and we want them to want to be in our presence because it's really important for that attachment to happen so that they don't attach themselves to their peers or other people who are not equipped to guide them in the way that we want to guide them. If you want more information like this, make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button so that you don't ever miss a video, and like this video so that other people will get to see it on YouTube as per the algorithm. Let's get started. Let's talk about what it is that you could be doing to push away your teen unknowingly. So every family dynamic is unique, and there are certain behaviors or actions that parents may do unintentionally that push away your teenager. Here are some common examples of things that we do unknowingly. Number one, over control. Oh gosh, I did not realize I was doing a little of that until I figured it out. Thankfully, it was early enough that I didn't do too much damage. But being overly controlling and not allowing your children to have a sense of autonomy and independence can really lead to frustration and resentment on both the part of the teenager and you. But in this video, we're talking about what we're doing. So the child will feel frustrated and resentment towards us because of our over controlling. So constantly dictating their choices, invading their privacy, or not allowing them to make decisions will push a teenager away. Number two, lack of communication and understanding. You have to actively listen to your teenagers, understand and empathize with the teenager's thoughts, feelings, and experiences. Lack of communication and understanding creates a communication gap between the parent and teenager. When parents dismiss or invalidate the teenager's emotions, the teenager will feel unheard and distant, and they will get distant from you. So let me say that again, because this one's really important. They're all really important, but I really want you to get this one. Lack of communication and understanding. So you really need to actively listen, empathize with your teenager, and validate their feelings, or you risk pushing them away and them feeling unheard. If you have an overcritical attitude, now, what that looks like is you ask them to do something and then you go behind their back and you redo it because they didn't do good enough. Or just telling them that something they're doing, they got the B, they should have gotten the A. Constantly telling them they're doing something wrong is having an overcritical attitude. Like, we have to let things go sometimes as a parent. So constantly criticizing and focusing on your teenager's flaws and mistakes without providing constructive feedback or encouragement can damage their self-esteem. So this can make them feel judged and then push them away, and they won't come to seek validation and connection from their parents, which is what we really want. Number four, neglecting their opinions and interests. So if you dismiss and devalue a teenager's opinions, interests, passions, it can make them feel unimportant and, again, unheard. Parents should know and show general interest and engage in conversations about your teenager's interests and respond to their perspective and respect their perspective. So I had a conversation when my nephew was much younger about gaming. I have no idea about gaming. I don't understand any of it. And I asked him to explain it to me and show me things and tell me things. And he felt so proud that he was able to teach me something. And that's what I'm talking about. I really respected his opinion and his knowledge on something that I knew nothing about. And it validates teenagers and brings them closer as opposed to push them away. Lack of trust. That's number 5. Constantly doubting and mistrusting a teenager without any valid reason can create an environment of hostility and strain. So trust is crucial for building a healthy parent-teen relationship, and it should be fostered through open communication and consistent support. Number 6, if you are inconsistent and unfair in your discipline, like if you make arbitrary rules or punishments, this can be very confusing for teenagers. Parents should strive to establish clear expectations and their consequences that are fair and consistently applied. Number 7, ignoring their need for privacy. So respecting a teenager's need for privacy is essential for building trust. Invading their personal space, reading their private messages, or constantly monitoring their activities can erode trust and push them away. I say this one with the understanding that it's important that they know that you will be looking at their online activity and knowing who their friends are. So there's a way to do that without violating their privacy and with letting them know and having this discussion, like, just so you know, there are things online that I need to protect you from, and these are the tools that I have in place to watch what's going on online, and I will always discuss that with you. But I will be looking at your text and your online activities for this reason. That is not a violation of privacy. That's a discussion and a communication with them, and they know it. So it's not going behind their back, rummaging through their room, looking for things. It's different. So it's important to note that these behaviors may not be intentional, and parents have their own reasons for engaging in them. However, be aware of these tendencies and make efforts to foster a healthy and respectful parent-teen relationship. It can help prevent pushing teenagers away. So, as I always say, open communication, empathy, respect for boundaries, and fostering independence are key elements to maintaining a strong connection with your teenager. Thank you for watching. You can always check me out at CoachRed1.com for lots of blog posts and videos and other important information that you can use as a parent or in life. Please subscribe and click the notification button so that you never miss a video from Coach Red.